I want to talk about the webinar that I just had and with Tony Robbins group. Try this with me. Do this, do this, and then close your hands and do it again. Do it several times, and then notice something. Each time you do this, one of your thumbs are on the other one. And no matter how many times you do it, it's always the same, unless you decide to change it. And then you see it's really hard. And then when you do it, you really feel so weird and you really want to change it back to normal, right? So this is called pattern, right? This is the pattern that we have in our mind. And this was an example, right? So we have a lot of patterns in our mind, and they're there like our limiting beliefs that limit us to do everything always the same. If you do the same thing over and over, you get the same result, right? So in order to change the patterns, we have to go out of our comfort zone. We have to get uncomfortable, and it's worth it. When does it worth it? If you want to change a pattern in your mind, if you have a limiting belief that you want to change, you have to find your why first. Why I want to be a yogi, why I want to do yoga, why I want to stop smoking, why I want to stop drinking, or why I want to go to a seminar, learn something, read a book, whatever, why I want to be whatever. Find your why first. When you know your real, true why, it helps you to go through all the difficulties you will go through and still like it, still enjoy it. It's the struggle and joy that I talked about in another video. It was on the summary on the subtle art of not giving a fuck. So know your why, and then believe that no matter how you think right now, what like limiting beliefs you have, you can change them if you really want to do that. So to see if you really want to do something, you have to know your why. And if you know your why, then it's time to see what are these steps. There are 3 steps. First of all, you need to have a strategy, right? You need to have strategy. What is strategy? Strategy is a plan. It's a plan of action. It's a plan of like business plan, or if you want to change something in your relationship, it's just take a piece of paper and just write down what you really want from your relationship. Basically, finding that why that I talked about is part of your strategy. Second step is action. So now you know what you want to do and why you want to do it. Now you have to do it. You have to take massive action. You have to do it right now. You have to start. Take the first step as soon as possible, because patterns are really stuck there. So in order to change them, you have to act fast. When your mind is ready, you have to at least take one step. Third one is your mindset. So you have to also work on your mindset. If you have limiting beliefs, you have to change them. If you always tell yourself, I'm not going to do that, or I'm afraid, what if I fail? What will other people say? Or whatever reasons that you have in your mind for not doing what you really like to do. You have to work on those and toss them out and replace them with a different mindset that is not limited. Make sure you have clarity. Before having a clear vision, you cannot really do something and hold yourself accountable to it. So I would suggest grab a piece of paper and write down your goals, your action plans, what you want to do. And also when you're writing it, see yourself doing that. It helps your mindset to change. And then start it right away, start as soon as possible. And one experience that I really want to talk to you about is so I started doing yoga after a long time of just wanting it. And I started with just doing yoga 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day or every other day. I was like, okay, even 5 minutes, although it sounds nothing, but it's something, right? It's better than nothing. So I started doing it, and after a while I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this 30-day challenge. And I started, and I was counting the days, 1 2 3, oh my god, 21, oh yeah, 29, 30. I was so happy. And I bought myself a gift. And then as I still continue doing yoga, but there was this moment that I realized, if I'm a true yogi, if I really want to be a yogi, and if I want to believe that I'm not the same person I was before, I have to change my mindset, and I have to stop counting the days. Because when you're counting the days, it means that in your mind, it's still limited. You believe that on one day you're gonna stop, you know, and be like, oh, I've done it for these many days, you know, or you have that scarcity mindset in your mind that you feel like I may go back again to whatever I was, right? Instead of that, toss it out. So if you start doing yoga in your mind, you don't need to tell anybody else. In your mind, you're a yogi. If you stop drinking, you're not drinking anymore. That's it. If you quit smoking, you're not a smoker anymore. You don't need to count the days. You don't need to be like, oh, that day, like I started, these many years passed and I'm like clean or whatever. You're clean, you're good. No need to count it. Am I counting? I'm not smoking anything. So I'm not counting, right? I'm not saying, oh, in the past 30 something years or 50 something years, I haven't like smoked or anything, you know, I don't count it. So stop counting the days of your accomplishment, but just believe it. Just believe that that's you, right? And you're worth celebrating, you're worth giving yourself gifts, and just be the way you want, and stop thinking about the past and what you were one day. I just remembered what I wanted to say. Instead of the limiting beliefs, you want empowering beliefs. So I hope you really like this video, and I hope you enjoyed the sounds from outside, the fountain, and also the birds. I hope you hear them, and I wish you all the best. And please let me know what you think. If you have any experience, or if you have any thoughts, or if you really want to start something, maybe tell me in the comment section, and I keep you accountable. And I'll ask you later if you're still on that or not, or you can just tell me about your past experiences and what you did that you're really proud of at the moment. And let me know if you like these type of videos, because I've been to a lot of seminars and recently webinars because of the corona. So let me know if you really like these type of things, because I would love to share it with you guys. I've been to Tony Robbins events, and John Maxwell is one of my other favorites, and Simon Sinek, he's amazing. And if you have any problems understanding the why, he's the guy. He's the why guy. Yeah, so I maybe I do a video on why, and then tell you what he says. I've been to his seminars too, and he's amazing. If you ever find a chance to go to any of these people's seminars, please do so, and let me know about your experience, so maybe I'll go too. Bye. Subscribe and like, don't forget that. Thank you.